You think your doctor screwed up. You suffered terrible harm and injury, but no lawyer wants to take your case. And you want to know, why not? Why won't they take your case? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some remarkable information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. So now you believe a doctor violated the basic standards of medical care, causing you harm and injury. You walked into the hospital fine, you came out with horrible complications, and now you need ongoing medical care and treatment. And you think it's all because a doctor was careless, or maybe hospital staff was careless. But every attorney you talk to doesn't want to take your case, and you want to know why not. Well, there may be many different reasons for that. Number one, we have to show that we are more likely right than wrong, that your injuries were caused by a doctor who was careless or hospital staff that was careless. Now, how do we evaluate whether or not a doctor was careless? We do that by hiring qualified medical experts to determine whether or not the doctor or the hospital staff met the basic standards of medical care. If they did, it doesn't matter what complication you received, we can't go forward by law to go ahead with a lawsuit. Why not? Because we are required, absolutely required, to have a medical expert confirm, number one, that there was wrongdoing, that the wrongdoing caused injury, and that the injury is significant or permanent. If the medical expert cannot confirm each one of those three things, by law, we can't go forward and start your lawsuit. So now when you're reaching out to these attorneys, if they determine just on the telephone that nothing was done wrong, or you simply suffered a terrible complication that is known to occur, that could be one significant reason why no attorney is willing to accept your case. The second reason is that the wrongdoing may not have caused your injury. They may be totally unrelated. They may be coincidental. And merely because you walked out of the hospital with all of these injuries, in your mind you believe that they're connected. But in reality, they may not be. The problem is, at the very beginning of the phone conversation, you don't necessarily know whether or not there is a connection between the wrongdoing, what we call causation. There has to be that link between the wrongdoing and the injury. And if there is no link, a causal link between one and the other, you'll find that most really good trial attorneys will not accept your case. And then the last thing to consider is the extent of your injuries. Are your injuries significant? Are they permanent? Are they lifelong? Are they disabling? If they're minor, if they're short-term, if they're limited, most attorneys, most good attorneys in New York are going to shy away from that type of case, even if you have a valid basis for a case. So I hope this gave you an inside look at why some attorneys may not be willing to accept your case. You know, I realize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. What I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to chat with you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.